Welcome. This isn't your average movie podcast. We go where no man has gone before.
You know what I'm craving? A little perspective.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Well, say something, goddammit! You're on television! You're live to the whole world!
Join us as we review movies new and old. You're tuned into Lupo's Cinema Symposium. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the most interesting movie podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. This is Lupo's Cinema Symposium. I am your host, Uptown Lupo 420, aka otherwise known as Jim. I'm joined today, as always, by my two co-hosts, Robbie and Christian. Guys, what's poppin'?
What's the haps, bro?
I'm your Huckleberry.
That's the first one. That's the first quote that I know what movie that's from. So
What movie is that from?
Yeah.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Excellent rage bait, Jimmy. Excellent.
That was wrong.
I couldn't tell you if that was right or not.
It's from Tombstone.
Fuck. Anywho, we'll get there one day.
There's always next week.
We can only hope. I'm thinking about 4 seasons away. But yeah, guys, we're here today. We're with the movie. I've messed this up 9 times now, so hopefully I get this. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Woo! Big
Way to
pat on the
go.
back for me. Every time I talk to my coworkers about this movie, I've said it in so many different variations that I just go, yeah, that's that movie with Jim Carrey where he's sad.
There's a couple of
Oh,
those.
yeah,
I don't
that
know.
one.
Yeah, I don't know if that really.
Well, then we get to dive into all the sad Jim Carrey movies. I usually get there. You usually get there.
This is probably the main one.
Yeah. Let's see. Who is it directed by? Michael Gondry. Okay.
He's French. I think it's like he's pronounced because I was
Oh,
listening to the
Michel
commentary and he said Michel Gondry, and I was like, oh damn, he's French. I didn't know that.
It's Michelle, yeah.
Michel Gondry.
And written by Charlie Kaufman,
Who is that?
very famous screenwriter.
Huh. What's another?
Being John Malkovich.
An adaptation, I would say.
Yeah. Schenectady, New York, or however you
Yeah.
say it. A lot of good movies, in my opinion.
That's
Yeah.
good. Starring, of course, Jim Carrey, Kate Winslet, Kirsten Dunst, got that. Mark Ruffalo, Elijah Wood, Tom Wilkinson. The story.
So, Frodo.
David
the
Cross. Don't leave David Cross out, man. How
Oh,
dare
yeah.
you?
Who is David
How
Cross? What
dare
movie did he
you.
play?
Hulk, Frodo, the Hulk,
He was
Mary Jane Watson, Carmine Falcone.
a now
lot of-
rapist.
Maybe one day I'll watch
Yeah,
those
very
movies.
awesome cast. Awesome.
Oh,
cast.
I've seen
great
Mary
cast.
Jane.
I think. Excuse me. Let me try that again. I think. I think Tom Wilkinson has always been like an actor that I think is very underrated, and I think he's very good in this as well. But you guys should watch Rock and Rolla. He's very, very good in that movie.
You tried to show me that one day, and I was too tired to watch it.
He's good in that though. And then Elijah Wood, I always forget he's in this. But it's such a good role and he's really good in it, but it's like,
He's like
I feel like he's cursed by being in movies that you forget he's in, I feel like.
And he's like right off the heels of Lord of the Rings in this one too.
Yeah.
I actually
Kirsten Dunst right after Spider-Man, right, as well.
Yeah,
Really?
right before
She said-
right after Spider-Man 2, before Spider-Man 3. Yeah.
Wow. Whatever happened to her, man?
What do you mean? That's so fucking
Like,
offensive, man.
What was the last movie?
She
that she was in?
is a legend. She's still in stuff all the time.
Like what?
She was in Roof Man last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That was a great movie.
Roof Man.
She was in Civil War a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Oh
Like the
shit.
Marvel
Yeah, she
movies?
was in Civil War. No, it was just called Civil War. It was a Alex Garland movie.
Ah. Huh.
She's the GOAT, man.
I think
She's
this
Absolutely.
really
is
good.
besides Spider-Man, this is the only other movie I've seen her in.
I have a fun
Really?
fact, Jim.
Wow.
I think
Never seen
was it
Interview with a Vampire?
No.
I think last year or the year before, she was number one on my letterbox as far as like actors who I
remember
watched the
that,
most.
yeah.
I was so proud of that. I was like, oh damn, that's crazy.
Marie Antoinette.
Great
Anyway,
movie.
the
She was in
movie
Hidden Figures, which is another really good one.
is that in the pool. When you guys say good movies,
I don't really want to.
just let me know if it's not in the pool, and then I feel like we're obligated to add it to the pool.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we'll
Thanks.
revisit all these movies.
But today's current movie, Sunshine, Spotless, Eternal Mind. What did you guys think of it?
Well, I forget whose movie was this. Was this you, Jimmy?
I don't know if I added it. I think I just went down a big rabbit hole. It was like a 3 a.m. adding a bunch of
stuff.
movies. Let's
Okay.
see. I'm gonna try and figure out where it is in the pool, so I can figure out my mind was.
I do really like this movie, and it's a movie that I liked from the beginning, but it's definitely grown on me even more over time. I think the first time I saw it, I was a teenager, maybe, and yeah, I don't know. I just think it's one of those movies that just continues to get better every time you watch it, and after after a couple of years, you revisit it and you kind of get a different experience from it. I will say I watched this not that long ago, like last year, like late last year, and it was. I felt very, very, very positive after that viewing. This viewing, I don't know if it's just because I had just seen it. I was a little bit softer on it, but I don't know. It's a really special movie, I think. So I really like it.
You want to know something crazy? Is I had thought I had never seen this movie before, and I
And you
don't think I
have?
have all the way
Oh,
through. But
okay.
up until like the middle point of the movie, I was also suffering from like an affliction of memory. I was like, have I fucking seen this movie before? Which, given the subject of the movie, I felt
Yeah. Well,
it
I will
was kind
say
of
it's
weird.
funny you say that because I did feel like um I always felt like it was a movie I had trouble remembering like what happened just because of how it's structured. I feel like it can be confusing when you look back at it because you kind of forget all the context and order of things. But now that I've seen it a couple times, I am able to do that. But so I was thinking about that because it was a movie, like I said, like I forgot Elijah Wood was in it. I forget like these details here and there. It's just like, and I think it's because the way it's structured is so weird. And actually, I did want to ask Jimmy about that. And actually, so but you've seen parts of it, but you haven't seen the whole movie before.
Yeah, it was kind of coming back to me as I was watching it.
Okay. So I mean, I guess it applies to you too. I kind of wanted to ask you guys about the structure and like how was it confusing at all or did you kind of get it right away?
I mean, for me, I picked it up pretty quick. I kind of was a little bit confused in the beginning about how they got together because he kind of references like he had a girl, like he references his girlfriend when he was in his like post brain zap haze,
Yeah.
like his ex-girlfriend or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I obviously the first sequence you're gonna be a little bit out of order, like the very beginning of the movie, and you start to slowly pick it up. I don't know. I kind of didn't, well, because we watched Memento, right? I've been accustomed to this theme before, so I said, I have to think, and so I was thinking
Yeah.
a lot, and no, I was able to keep it all together pretty well.
Yeah, because so the prologue is just, I guess, for context, if we have a listener who for some reason hasn't seen it, the prologue is last in chronological order, and then after that, the movie basically is in reverse, like memory wise. He's kind of unraveling his memories in reverse order. So I don't know. Yeah, I think it's interesting how it's structured, and it kind of the it really adds to this feeling of like you almost feel like you're like it's a very visceral in how it feels like he's watching like his memories fade away, and it's very sad and um, very melancholic and all that. So I think the structure kind of adds to that. That feeling.
Yeah, it's it's something I did pick up on towards the end of the movie. On the train in that prologue, the train, is it a train or a bus? It's a train.
They take a
Train, I
yeah.
believe. Yeah.
Where she says, "Can't you think of anything else to say but nice?" Or "Can't you think of any other adjectives?" And towards the end of the movie, when they're listening to his tape, he's like ragging on her for her lack of vocabulary. I don't know. So like that's an interesting like thing. It's like, oh, is he like is his memory kind of acting on that a little bit when he's just being like, "That's nice. It's a nice name." Or so I don't know. I found that funny.
Yeah,
Um,
that is funny.
Also, Kaufman, like Jim, I don't think you've seen Being John Malkovich, right?
No.
It's funny how he kind of plays with a similar idea in a very, very different way in both movies of like manipulating or being inside someone's head. It's now I might have to watch like a couple Kaufman movies through and see if there's any more threads I've missed.
Well, I was actually thinking about this as well because he says something in this about how his life is like so boring, and I'm just thinking like I've seen this movie before. This is this is like he says that in adaptation too, like the
Yeah.
whole time. It's like there's all his movies. There's so much crossover with
Oh,
like certain themes, but they all feel so widely different, and I think that's really cool. Like it's and also as far as like going into someone's head, he has another movie called I'm thinking of Ending Things, which is kind of a similar kind of dreamy, ethereal like kind of movie. So yeah, there's a lot of crossover.
I love Charlie Kaufman. You will probably never be able to get me to watch that movie because I read the book and I did not like it.
I never read the book, and I thought the movie was okay.
Maybe I'll watch it then. Who knows? It is. You know what? If there's going to be a writer that gets me back into something I didn't enjoy, it might be Kaufman.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, and in that movie, what's her name's in that? The actress I don't like, with the smirk. Hamnet lady,
Yeah.
whatever her name is. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I still liked it though. I still liked that movie.
the girl from Men.
Yeah.
I can't remember her
I
name.
can't even
Jesus.
remember it. I can't remember it either. I did like how this movie.
Jesse Buckley.
Yeah, that's right. I did like the hair, like how they use the hair to so you can kind of place where you are in time
Yeah.
if you get confused. I think that's a unique little trick to use. Anytime like somebody could figure out a way to do that kind of thing, I enjoy to see what they do. Like I like in Oppenheimer, he does the black and white thing, and Memento does something similar. So
Yeah.
I did enjoy that.
I how do I put this? You can recognize what comes in chronological order. I found it to be, what's the word? Like trivial. Like you didn't need to know what order things came from or like what order things came in. Like it's a very circular plot and I feel like like your understanding of it, you're going to get back to the place where it all started anyway. If
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I agree. I also think it's very simple. Like it's not like you're getting an in-depth look at the relationship or anything. They're kind of like basically just telling you, you know, these two love each other, and then it's like it's kind of like trust us, and then you kind
Yeah.
of go along on the ride, and it is very, I mean, it's resonant. I really was invested, and I agree. I think it is very circular. You don't necessarily need to know where you are, but I do think it adds something to it if you are kind of following it, because like you said, I think the order of like how when things are said and how things happen, I think you can get little nuggets out of that.
Now, here's one. Like, and I think all three of us will probably have similar but different answers. And normally, I'm not like one to do this with movies, but like, what do you think the main idea behind the movie is? Like, what's the message that Kaufman's trying to get across, or like the theme he's playing with?
Oh, I got it. I got
Like,
it. I got it. I got it.
what does this
It,
movie say to you?
it is
Okay.
better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
I agree.
Honestly, yeah.
I agree with him. I do think it's more broad than that. I think it's more about like pain itself. Like if you try and live a life free of pain, you will not have your life will feel incomplete. You know what I mean? So like the fact that he has these memories and it is painful, but it's still like they're important memories to him and they make him who he is. And like I think all that's important. And then also like like if we were asking me what's it mean to me, I do think it's like the whole memory thing really hits with me because like having a grandparent who like had dementia and stuff, I think like the idea of like your memories fading away like in real time is just very scary. And I think the movie like shows that, and also like to layer on top of that, it's almost like him not remembering her is almost like she's out of his life, she's gone,
There's
and
something more tragic about it that way.
it's almost, but it's like almost like she's dead, you know. So it's I do
Yeah.
think there's something to like loss and that kind of thing as well. So I don't know. There's a few different things I took away from it.
Yeah, I think I agree with both of you, honestly. Like without that memory, there really is no growth as a person, right?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like what happens after a relationship, ideally, right? Is like you move on, you grow, and you change. So you're not the same person in your next relationship in a lot of cases, right? Like not,
Yeah.
but sure. But there's that, and Jimmy, I think you're right. I think it's kind of the same idea. There's also this weird idea of like, how do I put this? Like, there's a reason you loved that person, and that will always be there, right?
I agree.
But
Yeah.
there's
I
also a reason that it's not that case anymore.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's like I see what you're saying. I do agree with that. It's like I mean that is kind of what the idea of what Jimmy's saying too. It's like just because you don't love someone anymore in that way, like doesn't mean it didn't happen or like it wasn't an important part of like who you are and how what you know how you grew as a person.
Right. The mistakes you made, like, or the judgments that you made. Like, I
And then
think it's yeah.
also on the other side of that, like I think it's like in certain respects it's almost like they're trying to constantly this whole movie they're trying to put what's the saying of putting the
Cart before
back in
the
the can
horse.
bottle or the can putting the whatever you know
Put it
Yeah.
back in the
once the
can.
genie's out of the bottle you can't get it back in type thing like that kind of thing.
Too
I feel like the
fast.
whole movie they're scrambling to try and do that and recapture it, and in the end I think it is like some kind of optimistic. He's like they're both of them they're basically like you know yeah, it didn't go well or whatever, but like we're willing to try because if you don't try, what's the point of, anything? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
It's interesting. Like even at the end of the movie, it's just gonna happen all over again.
Uh,
That's how I.
yeah,
That's how I. Yeah.
I think, but I don't think that's necessarily true. I think depends. It's obviously subjective. It's up to the person, but I do feel like I have an optimistic read on this, and it's like I think there is something admirable about like them seeing like, oh, this will not end well, but we want like we love each other anyway, and we still want to be with each other. Like I think there's something nice about that, and who knows? Like
I
you
saw
can
it
never
as like
predict what will happen. You know?
I saw it like as acceptance of the journey, no matter where it ends, right? Even if we have
Yeah,
an
I
idea,
agree.
like
Yeah.
not that it's going to end badly on like a sour note. Like I don't think the movie ended on a pessimistic note.
Right.
Um,
Because when you think about it, it always ends sadly. I mean, if you don't break up, someone dies. You know, when you really think
yeah.
about it,
Yeah.
like just kind of a part of that's a part of life. You know, you're gonna feel pain, and you're gonna have your heart broken. So, but that's kind of the point.
Is this is Kate Winslet in this the first manic pixie dream girl of the early 2000s?
Probably.
I've heard that thrown around about this character. I don't know if I understand what it means exactly, to be honest.
A manic pixie dream girl is, as I understand it, like there's usually a certain aesthetic of like colored hair or like very quirky, and usually like teaches a sullen, moody male character like to love life again.
Yeah, I do think that's like. I feel like that's her character's written so well. I do feel like she is a fully fleshed out character. Like I
You
understand
can
that
be
more
you
with
can
like
be a
500.
trope and still a fully fleshed out character.
That's true.
You want to know
Yeah,
something?
that's
You want to
true.
know a fun fact?
You were onto it, Rob, with the 500 Days of Summer and like Ramona
Yeah.
Flowers and stuff like that.
Yeah. I do like
Apparently,
Ramona Flowers in the show though. She's a little bit more of a character.
interesting. Apparently,
Sorry,
Kirsten
Jim, what were you saying?
Dunst inspired the term "manic pixie dream girl" in the movie Elizabethtown.
I've never seen that one.
Interesting. I
Yeah, it
haven't seen that either.
was in 2005. This is 2004. It's crazy that she was in the same movie. She got the
Oh,
term
in this movie.
anyway.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny that she fell in love with the doctor twice. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
That to me felt very being John Malkovich a little bit. I don't know. Don't ask me any follow ups. I don't know how to explain it.
It's also kind of like what was I don't even know what I was just about to say. It's just like a nice little twist too. Like you really don't you're so enveloped in what's going on with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet, you kind of don't even see that coming. At least I didn't when I watched it. But yeah, it's interesting. It's a nice wrinkle in the story.
The Elijah Wood subplot is also kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's also just really funny that it's like the only two times you've seen somebody get memory wiped, and the exact thing is kind of happening, where they just kind of get back with each other.
Well, yeah, I think it's like
I can just
I
only
think
imagine how messy it all is.
yeah, I think it's something to what Christian's saying is like well, also, I think just like when if their memories are taken away and they take that experience away, like you could look at it like, well, why wouldn't they make the same quote unquote mistakes again? And like,
Yeah,
if you look at it that
especially
way,
when
but
they just continue to interact with each other.
yeah, and also like I feel like if you want to say like maybe they're meant to be together or something like that, like there's something to that. As far as like just ending up together no matter what, because like Elijah Wood, you can look at he's doing all this, he's using all the information, doing all the same things, but it's not quite hitting that same way. You know what I mean? So,
Malkovich.
Yeah,
He really thought too. He was like, "Oh, I got Riz." He thought he was rizzing. He had the playbook. He had the playbook and was rizzing. But unfortunately,
It's really funny. He's even like wearing the same clothes.
dude, it's
they got to
crazy
remake
work.
this, but with the guy just asked ChatGPT. It's like ChatGPT. How do I rizz up Kate Winslet?
Chet, what do I do?
You wipe her last boyfriend from her mind. I mean, so far, I think this is probably my favorite Kate Winslet movie. I'll say that.
This is gonna sound weird, but I really love Steve Jobs.
That's fine. My heart did a little like stop there. I thought you were gonna say The Reader, and that is such a dog shit movie
No.
where Ray Fiennes teaches the Nazi to read.
What other movies has she
I'm
been
trying to
in?
think what else she's in.
Fucking Titanic,
Yeah,
obviously.
Titanic. Yeah, that's not a movie I love though.
I
Um,
don't hate it. It's not my favorite. Fucking
she's not in as much as I thought. I'm looking through her
Avatar.
movies
she's
right
an
now.
Avatar, yeah, the Fire and Ash, right?
She's
The
in
Way of
fucking
Water.
Divergent, The Holiday.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. They're not
Wow.
like Kate Winslet, as strong as an actor as she is, not a whole
Yeah.
lot to go off of, like that I've seen anyway so far.
Yeah, true. Flushed Away.
She's a very attractive lady.
I love Flushed Away. Never mind, I changed my answer, dude. That's
Flushed Away.
definitely my favorite Kate Winslet movie.
Hmm.
Flushed Away is so good.
That's about that's
But-
got the rats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What you guys think about the music in this movie?
Honestly, I was like, eh.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've never noticed it before, but for some reason this time I'm like, this fucking shit is annoying as fuck, man.
Okay, I'm glad yeah.
Towards the end, I think it works better, but like especially early on, it just has such a like weird, like
I
like
noticed it too.
quirky indie like generic music, and it just does. I just thought it was like lame. I'm like, this is kind of pulling me out of the movie a little bit.
I noticed it too. I didn't like it
yeah.
as much.
Do they play
Yeah.
The Clash, or they just talk about how he likes it?
They just talk about how he likes it.
Wow, fake ass poser, fake ass poser.
Oh, this is something I found after the fact that I thought would be another. I should have brought this up earlier. The Alexander Pope thing that they bring up, where the quote comes from, "Eternal,
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind." Same work, I believe, that is referenced in Being John Malkovich. I'd have to double check that. What he's doing, the puppets at the beginning.
Yeah.
What is it called? Something in Eloise, like Alabar and Eloise. Alabar and Eloise. Oh, I didn't know that off the top of my head. I did some looking into it, but there are a lot of interesting through lines. It makes me really want to watch Adaptation again, just to see how many I can notice.
I do really like that scene too with the quotes. I don't know why. I just think it's like an interesting. They have an interesting dynamic, like right off the bat. That's kind of weird. But I kind of like want to hear Jimmy's more in-depth thoughts on this movie, like, because especially being it, like, I know Christian, you've seen parts of it, but this is like going in blind. Jimmy. Did you ever like see clips of this or like hear about this before?
No.
No?
I mean, I think
Wow.
I confused this in my mind with One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, just because for whatever reason I imagined that movie was the
That's so
same.
weird. Such a
So,
weird thing.
I don't know. It just
totally different movie.
I just kind of remember it was about a dude in a mental asylum, and I was like, oh, maybe this has something to do with Sunshine Mind. So like I've seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but I just kind of attached that movie with this movie's title in my mind.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it was my first. I've seen The Truman Show, but it was, I guess, my second time seeing Jim Carrey be serious. So that was he plays a good serious person, which is nice.
Most comedians do.
Yeah.
I am gonna say something that might be controversial.
Whoa.
I think this movie, and Truman Show, he's good too, but it's a different kind of performance. And Man on the Moon, he's good, but I think
I
this
love that
movie
movie.
specifically kind of tricked people into thinking he's like a great actor, and I think he's kind of fine. He's kind of fine. I don't know that he's that good
I don't
of
know
a
if I would
dramatic
consider him
actor.
a great actor. I would say he's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine
Like-
seems a little like undercooked in my opinion, but like he is good.
Like I would say, like if we're talking about like comedians who become dramatic actors, definitely prefer Robin Williams. Definitely prefer Adam Sandler.
My goat.
I would have to think about everybody else, but I mean, he's definitely good. I would agree with you.
What about like Pete Davidson?
What?
What
But I
about
think
him?
like one of the reasons I think that about this movie is because ultimately his character is not that important. You know what I mean? Like really it's
Kate Winslet is definitely doing the heavy lifting in this movie.
yeah, I would
I
agree.
can agree there.
Yeah. Who's the dude? I imagine this could be what's that other actor? He plays a movie. It's kind of like this kind of like same thing where it's like a rom-com. I'm gonna
Any more?
I'm gonna remember. It's got a number in the
Do you
title.
think a number in the title?
500 Days of Summer.
Yeah.
Joseph
yeah.
Gordon-Levitt.
I could see him being in this. They would fit
Similar
pretty well.
movies.
Sure.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
they are
God.
similar. They are similar.
Well,
Yeah, I mean the message. I mean, yeah, when you're talking about, yeah, that's kind of similar idea. I think this is a little bit more abstract, but
well, I didn't see that movie, so
well, add that to the list.
I do believe it's in the pool, but
It is in the pool. It's
but
one of the
yeah,
earlier ones in the pool.
I do also think it's not even just that she's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. I just think the biggest thing that works about this movie, it's not even so much like the details of their relationship or anything like that. It's just the circumstances. And like how everything happens is more important than like the finer details of like who they are as people in some ways. Like, because really, they're just vessels for the audience, in my opinion, or the writer, you could say too. But
something.
what do you guys think about that?
I that's a little bit too high vibration for me. I was I'll let
Man who knows where he stands.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I am a vessel.
Never mind, man. Never mind. Say what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say, what did you guys think about the scenes where they go into like his childhood and his memories? And I was just kind of like,
top tier.
That was probably the thing for me that I thought it was going to tell me more about why he is the way he is. And I was like,
well, I think it does.
In like little ways. I thought it was going to say, I don't know, maybe because I needed it to more be like on the nose.
But that's what I mean. I feel like for this movie, you don't need, at least I feel, it doesn't waste time on like the finer details. You get an impression of who he is, and he's very,
Well, like you even said, it's abstract.
Yeah.
It could be anyone. It's just it just happens to be him. He's more or less a witness of the whole thing. Like he is an active participant in the plot. That's, I'm not saying he's purely witness, but like you just need some kind of person there, and that's the character they wrote. Like I don't know. I agree. I don't think the characterization is the most. It's a plot driven movie.
And I feel like what they do characterize them as is like they in that scene Jimmy's talking about, he's like not getting the attention he wants from his mom or whatever, and I feel like that's just like a very blanket, like I mean
boilerplate.
Lots of kids are like that, you know. It's like, and then he's like kind of moody and sad, and it's like, again, it's boilerplate, like you're saying. It's kind of basic because it's not really about, you know, he's this unique guy and so, you know, so tortured. It's more just he's just the focus by pure like circumstances, you know. Like he said, his life is boring, but you know, it's like his, I don't know, he got here by just being in the wrong place, I guess you could say. Like, or yeah, I don't know, because you're right. He like Christian, you were saying, he is kind of participating in it, but it's all reactionary. So it's like he is only spurred on to get his memory wiped because she does it, and then he catches her like with Elijah Wood or whatever. So everything is like very reactionary. It's not like he's not, until the end. It does feel like he's kind of like a passive observer, and then in the end, he finally does. He walks out the room and stops her from leaving. And that's like kind of trying to think, the first time he really like does something
like has some agency in the
positive.
plot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, I liked it.
This movie sucks. Let's talk about the mask.
No. I want to rewind. Throw that question at me again. I've had time to think.
What question? I don't
Your
even
question.
remember.
I'm a vessel.
What question?
I'm a vessel.
Dude, I have no idea what I said just
Something
now.
about-
You think I remember 5 minutes ago?
Something about the audience being a vessel.
It's gone. It's gone.
Let me ask you this: the vessel is vesseling.
It is vesseling. I have to agree.
No, all right. I mean, I don't remember, Jim. I'm going to be honest.
I had it. I was going to give a really good answer.
That's why you got to jump on it, baby.
It's true. I literally, by the end of the sentence, I went into my brain and it just.
I think it was just
froze
about like how the details of his character don't matter because he's just a vessel for the audience more than anything.
Yeah, because I was
It's like an impression.
I was literally like, "This is me." Like,
He's the audience insert. Yeah.
I am literally Jim Carrey. I was actually low key okay for her on the for real note when like kind of towards the end when he was basically like right before the house, like right before that scene, like that final goodbye that they give. I was like, "Yo, this is me," and I was moved almost to tears. So I will say that was a very cool way that the movie connected with me. I was like, "Wow,
yeah,
I am a chud."
Yes.
I mean, that's the part that always gets me too, is when they go to the house and everything.
Yeah.
I like that. Even though his memories are gone, he knows where to find her. I always really like that part.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys want to rate it?
Sure.
I don't really have much else to talk about.
I'll go first. 4.5 stars. I really like the movie.
I gave it 5 stars. I mean, I kind of could go 4.5, but I just feel like it's the kind of movie when I think about it. Like if I...
Is this your first Kaufman?
It's a good question. I don't know. I would have to think about that. It probably is.
I feel like he's one of those directors. The first one you watch is your favorite.
Yeah, but I also just think like when I think about this movie and I think about how I'm gonna feel when I watch this and I'm 80 and this movie's like 70 years old. That's gonna be hit different, bro. So it's 5 stars.
I was stuck on 4.5 and 5. I gave it a 4.5 for this first watch, but it's something I do plan to revisit, and that'll probably change, or maybe it won't. I don't know.
I have a question. On Letterboxd, I see you two gave the reviews, right? One of you has one poster, one of you has the other. What's that about?
Because we're rich.
I'm a
we're
patron.
rich.
I'm a patron, bro. I'm fucking rolling in it.
You get a different background if you're a patron?
I can choose my posters.
Oh, you chose that? That's tough.
And the
I'm pretty sure it's
background.
kind of expensive.
That's
I don't know why I paid for it.
I don't either, bro. I was thinking about that last time I saw it charged to my thing. I was like, why am I doing this?
Yeah. It is kind of annoying though when like there's a movie you really like and the poster is just so bad, like that they pick because you don't have any control over it.
I think all my top 4 I've like changed the posters for. At least those 4. I know I've done it for others.
Yeah.
That's all. I was just a little curious. I don't know. I like this poster though. The basic poster.
I would have to look at it. I don't even know. It
It's
doesn't. It
Them
just shows
lying
me
on the
mine
ice.
now.
them on the ice.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
an okay one.
Yeah. What's
That's
like
an
a
okay
really
one.
good? What's like your? Give me some really good, like your favorite movie posters.
Alien.
I was literally about to say Alien. I don't know why though. I mean, it's very basic, but I think it's like mysterious and cool.
The Thing has a really cool like OG poster.
Yeah, The Thing actually probably would be my favorite.
I've considered getting
or
that
one of them.
tattoo. Yeah.
A tattoo of the
Thing
like,
poster.
Yeah.
Akira.
I mean, yeah, Akira's a good one. Interstellar has some good ones.
Yeah. Pulp Fiction is like the go-to like iconic movie poster for a lot of people probably.
Yeah.
Star Wars is another one I would feel like a lot of people go to. Vertigo.
See, I don't even.
I can't
That's
think
like
of any
that's
others.
like the exhaustion of like Off the Dome. I'd have to look at more posters.
I'm looking at some now. I see. I low key. I like Aliens. The Dark Knight. That one's pretty cool. But maybe that's
The
just 'cause
Matrix is probably cool.
Wait.
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Streets are saying
I
Parasite.
I like the old school like white border, really cool, colorful art posters. I think they're always really cool.
Yeah.
2001: A Space Odyssey. That looks tough.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Posters did get kind of boring for a long time.
They still are kind of.
Yeah, you don't get as much like really cool hand drawn art or like designs.
Yeah.
You kind of just get like a close up of like the lead's face.
Raiders of the Lost
like,
Ark. That shit looks tough.
In like purple. Like that's
Ooh, Godzilla. Ooh, Cloverfield.
I mean,
I'm trying to think of like a recent movie where I really liked the poster. You know what was a good poster? I thought Eddington was interesting because it leaves you kind of like, what is that? It's like the buffaloes or whatever.
That's funny. I think, for despite what I think of the movie, and not my favorite, but Midsommar has a cool poster.
It does, yeah. It does have a cool poster.
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't that just like a kind of like a close up of the chick's face? Or am I thinking?
It is, but it's like
but that
at
can
least
still be
visually
good.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's not the content of it, Jim, that I'm kind of ragging on now. I'm like, it's the homogenization of it.
But also, she's making like a crazy face, and you're like, I want to know what's going on here.
Like, this is clearly like a scary movie. I think it gets the point across.
When it comes to art, dude, whatever you like, good for you, man.
That's the whole thing with talking about movies in general, man. Like, it's all subjective.
Oh yeah, obviously. I feel like it doesn't really matter. Like at the end of the day, my rating means nothing to somebody if they disagree with it. It's just my. It's literally what's the Cheech and Chong thing.
That's just like your. Oh no,
just
that's
like
my
opinion. That's like
why did my mind
intro,
go just like your opinion, man?
Yeah,
it's in the intro of the podcast. It's Big Lebowski.
There you go.
You said Cheech and Chong, and I thought about Big Lebowski. What is the Cheech and Chong thing?
I don't know. I thought he says. I thought that quote, but I just kind of saw a dude with long hair.
I think I read Jimmy's mind, and I was like, Jimmy thinks Cheech and Chong is Big Lebowski. I know exactly what he was talking about.
Flipping through the Cheech and Chong quotes that I know, and just nothing similar is popping up.
Yeah. We need more hand drawn things. Ooh, Blade Runner looks tough.
Blade Runner is good. Yeah, that's a good poster.
Low key, I've been scrolling through this Screen Rant article. I think that one might be the
Screen Rant.
That one might be the one. Why? What's wrong with Screen Rant? I might have to frame. Honestly, I've never seen Blade Runner. I might have to frame this.
We have to watch that at some point.
It's in the pool.
Jim, you have to get the other Dollars Trilogy poster. Me and Robbie each have one.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Rob, you have fistful of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have for a few dollars more.
And then what's
Yeah,
the
you
last
need
be
the
one?
better
good, the
than-
bad, and the ugly.
There we go. Ooh, Silence of the Lambs is tough. That one's tough.
So,
Spider-Man was a good one too. I feel like him crawling
which
up
Yeah.
Spider-Man?
the first one.
The second one, low key, looks tough too.
I love it. Actually, the second one is a great. Is that the one with Doc Ock in the eye? Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fucking.
I just feel like the second one's more iconic. I mean, the
Second one
first one.
Arguably
first
one
one.
of the best superhero movies ever made,
Yeah, I agree.
in my opinion. I don't know if that's like.
I don't
Oh,
think
wow.
that's a hot take.
No, I didn't mean hot take, but just like a wide held thing.
Yeah, I think it. Well, I think it is. I think it is.
Um,
Why does Star Wars have this? Why does he shirtless like that? Not shirtless, but why?
What
do
the
you-
hell are you talking about?
Star Wars, that
I,
poster?
Oh,
I know the
it
poster. He's
was-
got like an
it
open
was
shirt.
Why
He's like
he,
holding a lightsaber.
Why he doing that?
Sex sells, baby.
Mark
Star
Hamill.
Wars. Pulp Fiction tough. It looks like a magazine cover.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
All his movies have good posters.
Mm.
Inglourious
Oh, I
Basterds is
just saw
another
the
one.
thing, dude. That's tough.
Yeah, that's like 100% one of my favorites.
Jurassic Park. That's just so classic looking. That looks nice.
Clever girl.
Oh, Akira. Yeah, I feel like I've now reached the bottom part of the. Because it's going from. Okay, I went from 50 to 1. I get it now. That's why.
What?
He's
The
like
screen
scrolling on
Rant
a
we
website.
cannot
article.
see. We cannot
No,
see
I'm-
what you're.
He's
The
like
Screen Rant
scrolling
article
through
went from
like a
from
Rolling
50 to
Stones thing.
1. So now I'm at the end. So now I'm like, oh yeah, all these posters that you guys just referenced, yeah, they're down here.
Oh, you were at the top.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh,
Oh.
all these movies that you guys talking about. Jaws, dope. This
Jaws
Screen
is
Rant
a good
article
poster.
has Vertigo at number 1.
That is a good poster.
That's a cool poster. I would love to have that poster.
Is it a good movie?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
More of a North by Northwest guy, but you know,
I like Rear Window.
they're all good. Actually, honestly, if I'm being honest with myself, I'm more of a Psycho guy, even though it's like probably like the least among like in terms of quality.
Least as far as what? Like
The
his
ones I
main
mentioned.
movies?
Yeah, I was like, that's probably like
Yeah.
Anywho, sorry for sidetracking about movie posters. Do you guys have anything else to say about the movie before we go and pick the next movie from the pool?
American
I don't
rewatches. I'm
so.
excited to like watch it again in a few years.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't know. There's not a lot to say about it. I feel like it's just kind of what we've said already. Like it's one of those movies where like it will hit you in a different way than it hits somebody else. We're talking about. It's very abstract in some ways. So
You should watch more Kaufman, Jimmy.
Should much more what? Coffee.
Charlie Kaufman movies. Yeah.
Well, God willing, if they're in the pool rules all. So anyway, while I load up the Duck Pick Racer game, where we choose our next movie, we are in the 0 to 100. So a lot of really good movies in there. You guys talk about what you guys have seen since the last recording.
Yeah, I'll take this one because mine's quick. I watched The Housemaid this morning.
Yeah,
The Sydney
you did.
Sweeney Amanda Seyfried movie. I gotta say, you know, I'm not like it was better than I thought it was. It was fine. Little underwritten for my taste, but Amanda Seyfried is fucking awesome in it. Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of Sydney Sweeney as like an actress, but she was, you know, in it. But it was fine. It was good. It was, again, I kind of wanted to watch it to like watch something bad, and then I was like, oh, this isn't terrible. I kind of wish it was. I probably would have had a more entertaining time. And then a little bit off the beaten path here, but I'll talk about a movie I'm going to watch tonight. I'm going to watch Kwai-Dan. If you haven't heard of it, it's by Masaki Kobayashi. He did another movie I really, really, really enjoy called Harakiri, which I think is probably like one of the better samurai movies ever made. It's like a 60s, Japanese made movie, kind of like Akira Kurosawa. He also did the Human Condition trilogy, which I really want to see. But he's like a director I'm like really excited to dig into and like see more of his films. That's it.
I have not watched a lot of movies this week. I have watched a lot of Traders, UK Traders. So it's like you have American Traders, which I haven't seen yet. For some reason, I started on the UK, so I'm watching the UK version. I'm on season 3, so I think this show is fucking awesome, man. It's so good. I like it so much. I'm probably, when I finish the UK version, gonna watch every version I possibly can. I enjoy it that much. It's just so much fun to watch. And that's it. Yeah, just watching a lot of that.
Nice. I finished the Vince McMahon Netflix series, and then I watched 2 episodes of Law and Order before I will
Dun,
never
dun.
watch it again.
SVU or
Just the regular one.
canonically in the same universe as X-Files.
Wow.
Who says?
True. Who does say?
There's crossovers.
Really?
Oh, really?
So how do I? There was a character in a show called Millennium. X-Files had a crossover with that. There are carryover characters from that in Law and Order.
Huh.
What the fuck?
TV is a weird place.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anywho, without further ado, we begin our race in 3, 2, 1. Dude, 41 immediately dropped out. Didn't
Talk
even
to a
give it a
bat. Yeah,
chance.
he's in the stalls.
Oh, Batman. Rudolph.
Oh, that's
We
what
got
that
the
is.
Duck with a crown.
my
We got a
God.
queen. Number 8.
Let's go
Zooming in
72.
fast.
Let's go 72. Get up there.
That's the second
Number
time this duck has
8.
won.
When we first started this pool, there was a list of movies, and I think that I put in the first 10 entries. So
Oh my God.
we are in
Oh,
God's
God.
hands. We are in God's
We're about to
hands.
watch Click, bro.
50-50.
Oh
my God. All right.
Let's go.
There we
Oh.
go.
Let's go.
One of my
Tough.
favorite dogs in any movie.
There's
so
a dog in
tough.
it? Let's go.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, you'll find out all about Skeletor when we watch 50-50.
Dude,
Yeah,
we
so good.
look at this.
Damn,
look
we
at
were
this
one
hit
away from
list, man.
deep. Oh, dude, there's so many good movies here, man. Oh man. Oh,
Can't wait for
I wonder
Lawrence of Arabia. I heard about
I'm
that.
saying there's so many good movies here. They're probably the ones I picked.
Eh.
Yeah,
I don't really like mid '90s.
It
I
kind of
put
looks
that
like
one in there.
yeah, it kind of
Oh,
looks like
okay.
Jimmy looked up a list of movies and then like ran out of steam around like 20 or 30.
I don't know.
Yep. 28.
No. Ninja Turtles.
I love Ninja Turtles.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah. Sinners.
Turner and
Can't wait
Hooch.
for that.
Can't wait for that.
Hancock.
Kangaroo Jack.
Radio. Who the fuck put radio in here?
That's
Probably me. Dude, Not Cool, starring Shane Dawson.
Wait, what?
Look at that.
Dude, this is where I started really just.
Yeah, I
plugging a
will not
bunch.
be joining us for the Not Cool podcast. Sorry.
Enora.
Tough movie.
Anywho, that's great. It's always great stuff. So yeah, make sure you guys check out all the other podcasts. Check out the stuff, do the things. Write a comment. If you write something I will respond in a vaguely sarcastic manner. Words from anybody else?
I like movies.
I don't know what to say. My
Good.
my memory was wiped.
By Memento or the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind machine?
Neither. It was the Men in Black.
Ah, the Neuralizer.
Here come the man in black.